And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Off the option, here's Henry. Bulldozes past him. Derrick Henry all alone. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. The Bengals at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12. 11 MT tape. 12. Stop.
Burrow will throw. He'll swing this out to Moss. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Take this into the end zone for Bengal TV. Zach Moss, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got some space here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 101 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. And McPherson on for the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. Down the left sideline, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a rookie. It's Chase Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
11. 11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On the handoff, running left, Moss. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
11. 11.
Now Burrow. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, my God.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here we go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Finish it up. Hey, report. Report. Come on. Get hot. Report.
A first down carry for Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
At his 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking for Aguilar. It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go. 11.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Jackson. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down, Ravens.
Hey, middle. Yeah. Hey, nice shot. Sit up.
Jackson on first down. He'll find Bateman once more. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Ravens first down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson options out left. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Oh, that nigga big. Good shit.
He's got it.
Play.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Read. Good shit.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bengals 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
They've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1, ready? 11. Stop!
On second down, it's Moss again. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
3rd down and
11. Stop!
Burrow looking to pass. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And quickly they get to the line.
11. 12. Stop!
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Go ahead.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Right on.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Running right through him. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
No, we changed it.
Again, it's Henry. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
13.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm. backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
They'll start with the option. Oh, nice move at midfield. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And now they're in the hurry up.
Ozzie, shut up. You at X.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
On the counter, it's Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
Forward. Hey, report. 13.
Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss, that's just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right, because this team felt like they let one get away in the opener. And not only were they determined to not let the same thing happen here, they knew that they had to correct a bunch of things. So everything that went wrong in game 1, they took care of business with it in game 2.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
11.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10, rolling to his right.
Man, you're kind of drunk.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Wow.
It's caught by Aguilar. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 2-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
52, Bengals 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go. Now Burrow loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Burrow will throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yeah. Middle. No, we changed it. Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw.
There's no way this nigga ran away from 97 speed DJ.
Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they...
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. On the option, they'll hand it to Moss. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Zach Moss, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bengals 21. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against it.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Man, let me click on
It's
my man.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Report.
They go play action with Jackson. Complete to Likely on the out route. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey. Nice shot.
Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Browning. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Browning.
35-yard line.
eluding the pressure right. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
To throw, Browning. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll swing this out to Moss. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Browning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start out here with the option left. And he stopped immediately there.
Tyson Anderson on the tackle.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never